ठोकूं जितना उतनी बगावत हो, लगता है ऐसा हाल दिल की तुम जरूरत हो. I hear a lot of kids who try to sing like Arijit, and I want to tell them stop.
There's an evergreen touch to your songs, whether it's Lat Lag Gayi to Badtameez Dil to Pappu Can't Dance. It's all like this. Badtameez Dil के पीछे क्या thought था?
this तो ये तो obvious था. मैंने नहीं ये फट के
बताओ जो दिमाग में आ रहा है
चित्रे हो जाएंगे सबके. I'll tell you one honest truth about that song. That song
तो आप ऑडियंस को भी डांट देते हो.
अरे भाई सबको देता हूँ. लाइक किन को बदतमीज दिल पहला सुनना है, सब लोग हाथ उठा कर निकल जा. Chill out, bro.
Are you comfortable in Hindi, English, both? दोनों perfect. तो शौक क्या है आपके?
मेरा?
हाँ.
जो कुछ भी करना चाहिए वो एफर्टलेस होना चाहिए, उस पे शौक है.
ये इंटरेस्टिंग है. इसको थोड़ा सा अगर आप और डेल्व कर पाए, अगर आप थोड़ा सा और बता पाए.
आप पूछोगे तो उसका आंसर आ जाएगा.
बताओ ना कि in terms of what, like अगर आपको what is that one thing that you are most, आपकी सबसे बड़ी शौक क्या है अभी at this point?
बड़ी शौक मेरा तो 3 शौक है.
बताओ.
म्यूजिक, फूड, फैशन.
Music, food and fashion. What kind of music do you listen to?
Everything.
फिर भी कुछ तो I'm sure there must be some level of taste, some level of
कुछ नहीं है. level of taste कुछ नहीं है. हम सबको सुनते हैं. हाँ. सबके सुनते हैं, सबको सुनते हैं.
As an artist working in the industry, you've been here around for so many years, given hits as if like you're churning out numbers like this, and every song that you've done hums in everybody's ears for a very long time. There's an evergreen touch to your songs, whether it's Lat Lag Gayi to Badtameez Dil to Pappu Can't Dance. It's all like this, and everybody will have heard it minimum of 1,000 times.
Yeah.
So I just want to understand your recipe to creating music like those, which really hums in people's ears for a very long time.
Bro, I don't take any credit for any of those songs. Those are songs created by composers.
Okay.
I never called it that's my song. I only say I have sung that song. You know, because I don't want anybody trolling me saying, "Arey yaar, ye to composer ka gana hai." You know, like I don't want to take that heat from anyone. So I'm very self-aware about the fact that I don't get any credit for this. I've sung the song. I've been casted to do the song. मैं करूँगा, and I'll give my more than 1,000%. Okay, more than 1,000,000%. I'll give all my heart and soul to the song because every song is valuable to a singer. So that's all matters to me. But all the credit goes to the composer. This question should be actually asked to the composer. The singer is very happy to sing. We are very happy to perform the song and entertain the people further. That's all matters.
But while you are in the studio, while you're recording, do you know कि ये चलने वाला है ज़्यादा या नहीं चलने वाला?
कभी-कभार.
बदतमीज दिल के पीछे क्या थॉट था?
this तो ये तो obvious था. मैंने
फटेगा.
नहीं ये फट के like
बताओ जो दिमाग में आ रहा है.
चित्रे हो जाएंगे सबके. ना दिमाग के चित्रे हो जाएंगे. It's like if there is no bone in your brain, that will also like burst. But I knew like when Amitabh was telling me the lyric and he sang the lyrics to me. He's a great singer. So he sang the lyrics to me and I was like, भाई ये तो hit है.
And ये first draft में same tune था.
Yeah. The tune never changed. Pritam Da will not make you sing the song unless and until the tune is fixed. And if at all there is a change, he will make the change and he'll make you re-sing the change. But this song was fixed. That's all it was.
Any particular story that the audience doesn't know about Badtameez Dil during recording or
कुछ नहीं.
Anything that could have been scrapped, was brought back?
I'll tell you one honest truth about that song. That song's cue was in Arijit's voice.
Oh.
Cue was in Arijit's voice, but Pritam Da liked my voice better for the song. That's all I can say. That time Arijit was working with Pritam Da. He was in-house. So he was one of the engineers. He was one of the vocal, he was a vocal instructor. He was taking the voices for many singers. He didn't track me for the song, but when I heard the cue, it was in Arijit's voice. I was like, wow, this is so killer. Then I sang my bit and then it became what it became.
He chose you.
Yeah. Even there's another song, even Lat Lag Gayi was Arijit's voice. But Pritam Da liked my voice. Actually, I sang the song Lat Lag Gayi. Since it's number one song, let's just address it anyway.
Sure.
The song I sang first, and that time Rana Dada was taking my voice. He was working in the studio, and Rana Dada was like, "Nee, yaar, no, it's sounding so bad." Yeah. And my voice was out. Okay, I was singing some other song, and that also didn't go through.
Okay.
And then he said, like, Pritam, I want you to try this. Just sing ye mokhda ga ke bas rakh de. He will come and hear. And I sang the song. I was like, no chance I'm going to hear this song ever in my life again. So करके मैं छोड़ के निकल गया. And then maybe 2 weeks later, Pritam was like, "Hey Benny, remember that you sang the song Lat Lag Gayi?" I was like, "Which song is this?"
I love your impersonation of Pritam Da also.
I don't want. He has a stutter. I will never make fun of that, you know. So
No, but still, you toned down
he
also
told
for
us
him.
like, "Hey, you remember that song?" He's like, "Yeah, of course, I remember." And there's Rana Dada made me sing, but Dada, I sound so bad in it. No, but it's working for me. He's like, "It's working for me." I was like, "Are you sure you're bad?" like in my head, I was like, "Is this person like is he crazy?" He's like, "नहीं दादा मेरा वॉइस खराब है मैं क्या करूँ?" It's like, "तुम कितना दिन चाहिए तुमको?" Like I think 4-5 days to recover. तू 4 दिन ले. Okay, 4th day. Today is what? Today? Okay. Now 4 days from now you come. And then I went to the studio and I tracked the song. And his then manager Bobby, he's like, "It's a big song, Benny. It's a big song. It's a very big song for you." And I sang. I finished the song and everybody was happy. The next day the song is out. Next day, the very next evening, 24 hours the song is out. It's a massive hit.
Beautiful. I think, can we hear 2 lines from Lat Lag Gayi?
रोको जितना उतनी बगावत हो लगता है ऐसा हाल दिल की तुम जरूरत हो मुझको भी तो जरूरी तू भी नशे में पूरी तो कैसी ये तलब लग गई मुझे तो तेरी लत लग गई.
Beautiful. So, Benny, tell me something in terms of just tracking a song, in terms of the tempo, कि कब ऊपर जाना है, कब नीचे जाना है. How do you decide that in a particular song? Is that something where you improvise while recording as well?
You ask the composer, like, do you want me to like keep it soft here? Do you want me to go open? Let's try, which is sounding apt, and then we go in that.
Can we do variations for this song if it were to be on a higher tempo versus if it were to be on a much lower tempo? Can we try variations? एक बार, just for the audience to gauge what we're talking about.
You mean like the way I throw my voice?
Yeah. Because लत लग गई में ऊपर भी है, normal एक तो normal ही आपका बहुत ऊपर नीचे है. It's like you're here and then you're here.
उसमें नीचे is only Shalmali's voice. Her voice is in a very very nicer octave. Mine is in a very high energy octave.
And this is, I think, true for all of your songs, or rather most of your songs.
Lots of my songs, yeah.
है ना? You always on like there, like even Badtameez Dil. Badtameez Dil is also on a much.
Badtameez Lat Lag Gayi is far more stronger in terms of key and higher in terms of a melody composition. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
But ऊपर नीचे अगर हमें करना हो, like if we were to sort of experiment with कि अच्छा इसको इसके ऊपर अगर गाएं तो कैसा sound करेगा versus नीचे कैसा sound करेगा?
मैं क्या कहूँ आपको?
Anything that you are comfortable with, any of your songs?
My songs. Which song can I pick? If I had sung it lower,
हाँ.
If I had sung, see, कैसे मुझे तुम मिल गई, so like that, no? But it's like, कैसे मुझे तुम मिल गई.
Would this not work?
किस्मत पे आई ना यकीन उतर आई झील. A lot of it cut. The pain is not in there. You know,
यही मेरे को जानना है. So as an artist,
but as a situation of the song, it will definitely not cut it.
No.
This is the other possibility of singing the song. अगर मेरा गला खराब है और मैं घर पे मेरे दोस्तों के साथ बैठा हूँ, if they want me to sing, I might sing like this, and I'll be what do you call, pardoned for it.
Fair.
You know.
But just trying to understand, because you mentioned कि यार this doesn't fit the emotion and the situation of the song. The intention of the song. So I've seen that very specifically. I'm going to take Shreya Ghoshal's name.
Yeah.
Because she does that beautifully. One is Shreya Ghoshal, the other is Sonu Nigam ji.
Yeah.
Both of these artists do this beautifully when, specifically I've seen them on the Indian Idol, where whenever they're teaching, they explain the word कि अच्छा ये word में वो emotion नहीं आ
emotion
रहा.
होना चाहिए. Yes.
So how much of that do you also
Yeah.
take
It's
care
very
and
important. Expression is everything.
can you do that with one particular song, one particular line, and just try and understand if that emphasis
okay.
on a word?
The same song.
Okay.
My favorite line is in the last one. So जिंदगी सितार हो गई, झिम मल्हार हो गई, मुझे आता नहीं किस्मत पे अपनी यकीन, कैसे मुझको
हाँ.
कैसे मुझको
तो इसमें आपने
मिली
कैसे में प्ले किया है कि
तुम,
मुझको पे किया है?
मुझको कैसे मुझको मिली तुम. That's the expression. That's all it's required. इसको कुछ भी कर, मैं लाइव में कभी कैसे मुझको मिली तुम, similar also. You know what I'm saying? But this is great, but it's applicable only on stage, not in the record.
Record, but you can't. So
I wouldn't.
Why? If you can give me like a good reason, good artistic reason.
Artistic reason? It's not an artistic reason. It's a composer's.
Composer भी तो artist ही बोलेंगे.
Okay, artistic reason बोलेगा तो I would say that it's not required so much. इतना उस situation पे, because we are basing the song on a situation, उस situation को respect करना है तो उतना गायकी चाहिए नहीं.
तो for example, Coke Studio.
हाँ, वहाँ पे कर सकता हूँ.
Coke Studio पे अगर आपको ये same गाना गाना होता
करूँगा, मैं करूँगा, change कर दूँगा.
Coke Studio में अगर आप कैसे करोगे ये गाना?
No, I've sung this one in what do you call? I've sung आजा मैं हवा पे, and I've sung in Coke, not Coke. I've done MTV Unplugged में किया.
हाँ.
वहाँ पे मैं थोड़ा change किया. Even like I've done एक में और एक तू, अमित त्रिवेदी गाना. I made like a slower version, very cooler version.
एक मैं हूँ और एक तू.
Yeah, so तल्ली है ये ज़मीं, तल्ली है आसमां. I did तल्ली है ये ज़मीं, तल्ली है आसमां. So it's unplugged, no? You can go creative. You can go make it more.
So how do you decide from an unplugged version to a studio version to a stage version? A song carries, it goes through a lot of these troughs and crests.
See, I'll tell you what. You just have to see a mental visual of how the venue is going to look like. अगर आप स्टेज पे जाओगे, you have to have a thumping output. More than thumping, I would say, an output that really cuts through.
Explain this थोड़ा सा. Define this. Cuts through का मतलब क्या है? Cuts through can either be like a बदतमीज दिल cuts through, like you're jumping on stage like a Diljit, or say for example like a Karan Aujla.
बदतमीज दिल cuts through anywhere.
Correct.
Yeah, right. No, let's now talk about a song like Lo Chahe Ulfat.
Lo Chahe Ulfat. ठीक है.
I do a way more like massively arranged. So I open with Lo Chahe Ulfat, my concerts. So it has an opening piece, and there's an intro, then I walk in, and then the song starts, and there's 3-piece horn section. So सब लोग बजा रहे हैं, so it's like a bigger, fatter sound than the regular song is like it's a dance, cute love dance. निकला था मेरा दिल था, भोला वाला सिंपल था, तुझसे मैं टकराया, सर फिरा हो गया. इतना ही हुआ है. मैं लाइव में कहता निकला था मेरा दिल था, खुल गया, भोला वाला सिंपल था, तुझसे मैं टकराया, सर फिरा हो गया. It's become like this. It's because that mic is different, your live mic is different. You have to project more, you have to throw more energy. तो गाने का पूरा mood ही change जाता है. It becomes,
and it's the audience's first reaction.
And it becomes a party, you know. So ना होना था क्यों हो गया. Just keep the mic like this. Crowd will sing Lo Chahe Ulfat. Hit it. Boom. The show's on. You know the moment they sing that line, you know this crowd is with you. Sometimes I know the crowd is not with me. I only sing it off.
Has happened?
Of course, I can read it. Sometimes you can say it. They're not.
How can you read this? So for example, you start with Lo Chahe Ulfat. और second गाना फिर आपने do you go and interact with the audience then, or do
I
you
just say
quickly?
I just say a few words in my intro for कैसे मुझे starts.
Why is that?
Because it's nice to talk to some music, so people know there is music coming. Engagement is on. Entertainment should be like माने बरकरार रहना बहुत जरूरी है ना. You have to keep it continuous. You have to keep it constant. So even if I speak, there will be some chords playing. I always tell, and that is like, I've learned that from my friends who play in church. You know, I'm not a Christian, but you know, I believe that church music is one of the most beautiful music in the world. और church में like जब वो लोग sermon बोलते हैं, there's someone who's playing something in the back, and it feels such divine feeling. And songs like कैसे मुझे such divine compositions, you know, it's just divine love composition. I think you can apply that. I tell my keyboard player, say, Macha, just play some chords. They're often Chennai, so I say, Macha, play some chords. I'll speak over it. So it feels nice, and people know that, oh, there's something coming. You know, it's a beautiful feeling.
And how do you usually introduce that song?
Nothing. I just said the songs for all the lovers out there.
Ah,
That's all I
and
said.
then you have the audience.
But
with you.
actually, I don't say much. I don't say. And at one point, I'll say a few things, and I'll tell like, see guys, I'm not gonna say much. We'll play more music, okay? And I just want you guys to sing along, dance along, have a great time. We'll break your feet, no problem. I say, nowadays I say like, आज तो आपका 12,000 steps हो जाएगा. So let's do that.
But you use this humor, like do you prepare it, or do
I
you
don't
like
prepare. It comes on the moment.
you prepare nothing?
Now see, I took a sabbatical for 20 months. Okay, now I'm back on the circuit doing gigs again. So my first show itself, like I was singing, someone, everyone was throwing requests from the side. I said like, ये स्वाइप अप इंस्टाग्राम नहीं है जो कि स्वाइप अप होते हैं 15 सेकंड में अगला गाना सुना ही जाए, नहीं सॉरी, ये कॉन्सर्ट आपको कॉन्सर्ट को सहना पड़ेगा.
तो आप ऑडियंस को भी डांट देते हो?
हाँ, मैं
अरे भाई,
सबको देता हूँ. लाइक किन किन को बदतमीजी पहला सुनना है, सब लोग हाथ उठाते हैं, निकल जाओ. आखिर में बजेगा.
But मेरे को बताओ कि when you play a set, you know that there are certain kind of songs that will really kill it off, right?
Yeah.
So who decides? Like I'm sure you are the only one. So मेरे को बताओ कि how do you start off with certain songs? कि यार this song I'll play first, then I'll go with this, then I'll go with this, then I'll go with this, and then I'll end it with Batmizil. Is the ending final?
See, I'll tell you something. There is an ingredient. There are 2 ingredients to a show.
बताओ.
Artist, audience.
ठीक है.
Okay. Audience is more in number than the artist, because there's only one artist and musicians.
Correct.
My methodology, like modus operandi, is that crowd, they're very simple people. Okay, they know the song the way they hear it. I don't change my vocal structure. Like मैंने जैसा गाना आता है, कोई change नहीं करता हूँ. I keep the same structure. लेकिन arrangement मैं फाड़ता हूँ. धमाकेदार arrangement देता हूँ ताकि they know that they're listening to something new, but it's still fun. I will not make it technical कि दिमाग से उड़ जाए. ऐसा नहीं करता हूँ मैं. Because not everybody is a musician who comes to them, but they're all listeners, no? But you give them something new because they are exposed to Cook Studio, they're exposed to MTV Unplugged, they're exposed to this show, Hip Hop Hustle. You know, they hear all this new gaane, new arrangements, new beats and all that stuff. So you have a musicality, you understand all these genres. You just apply that and interpret a new version. Like the greatest compliment for me and my band Functuation from Chennai. In 2012, we played MTV Unplugged. We played Hamma. Oh, no, sorry, some other Kappa TV. They did Kerala. They did a thingy. We did 12 songs. तो उसमें Hamma का एक version था, which we did, and we rewrote the entire arrangement. अब कहीं भी college जाओ, सब लोग वही बजाते हैं. That is the greatest compliment for us, because for us, for youngsters who want to be serious musicians, if a band like us can make a version like that, they can actually play for competitions, they can play for college culturals, and they also get to learn a new writing structure, because film songs are all heavily produced, and kids in college, they don't have access to such software and stuff when they are studying in college to play. They have a band, they can write it together. So we made versions. ऐसे versions बनाए ताकि वो भी बजा सके. Because of that, like I've seen, me and my band, we went to judge somewhere in Tamil Nadu, and 5 different bands have played the same version of our song. And even now recently, like my guitarist, he was a judge at some, at a competition that he go in Chennai, where he was invited as a judge, and he went there and he's sending me a video, bro, look at this, 3 bands have played all our songs, So it's
great validation for you.
No, not validation. It's a moment of satisfaction, actually, that we have created something for them. So whenever we do live, we hope that somebody is listening and they can, they can also take it. It's yours. It's not a problem. you can also cover it. It's not a problem.
But in terms of like playing your set, you mentioned you start with Lo Chahe
Chahe,
Ulfat.
yeah.
You end with Badtameez Dil.
No.
You just mentioned.
Yeah.
You said आपको last
No,
में
that's
लगा.
the lie, no? Because it'll come correctly in the middle.
अच्छा. What do you? So what?
Because
What is
I know they won't have the patience to stay for
what's
so long.
what's the sequence like?
लो चाहे उल्फत, कैसे मुझे तू ही तो मेरी दोस्त है, नजरें मिलाना. Then we do दारू देसी. दारू देसी is a completely electronica, reggaeton kind of songs. वो बहुत soft है. चढ़ी मुझे यारी तेरी ऐसी जैसे दारू देसी. चढ़ी मुझे यारी तेरी ऐसी जैसे दारू देसी. It becomes more groovier and people are grooving and you can see everybody just moving in the crowd. You know? So we set the pace up like that. So that song, वो उस गाने पे हम लोग एक mashup भी करते हैं. It's a crazy idea which I'll never reveal because I don't want anybody to steal that idea. I'll tell you that off camera probably.
Of course.
Then दारू देसी we do. Then we do this thing ladies this thing आदत से मजबूर. आदत से मजबूर. From there we do Bang Bang. And then we do
Bang Bang is a banger. Benny, Bang Bang is a banger.
Yeah, thank you. That's Vishal Shekhar, man. Awesome. Incredible guys. Yeah.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit. Why are you like that?
It's okay. It's their composition. Yeah,
Come on. एक तो composition वाली बात है.
See, anything you hear and there is extracted by them. You have to understand that.
Which is great.
Yeah, that is what's great.
Which
I've
I'm giving.
Good enough.
Which I want to talk about you. This is the show where I want to talk about you. I'm pretty sure that they've done a phenomenal job with their writing and composition. Yeah. Absolutely agreed.
Too cool.
But उनकी जो ड्राफ्ट है उसको आपने फाइनल आउटपुट में कन्वर्ट किया है. आपने गाना गाया है ना? आपका गाना है नहीं है वो आपके अंदर माइंड में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होगा शायद. बट सबको यही पता है कि ये बेनी दयाल का गाना है. लिली रिकी बेल हो गया, दारू देसी हो गया, पप्पू का डांस चला हो गया. ऑल ऑफ दीस सॉन्ग्स आर योर सॉन्ग्स. इज व्हाट द जनता को पता है कि बेनी दयाल का गाना है. सो इसमें तो आपको खुद को तो क्रेडिट देना पड़ेगा ना बेनी. कम ऑन.
ठीक है, मैंने गाया है. थैंक यू.
ये मतलब भाई अब why are you not accepting of the fact that
bro, I'm accepting the fact, but I'm not glorifying it. That's the only thing.
I'm not also glorifying. I'm just saying
you're
give
pushing
yourself
the element right now.
I'm not pushing. I'm just saying that you
okay,
give
it's a
yourself
banger.
enough.
It's a killer track, man. Like I just killed that song, you know.
I'm just saying give yourself enough credit because
yes,
you've
okay.
done a
I
very
give
good
myself
job.
credit. Thank you.
Well done. That's all I want. That's all I want.
I sang this song because of you guys. Thank you.
Anyway, so Lo Chahe Ulfat.
This thing we do Daru.
Desi.
Also Daru Desi. We do
Bang Bang.
Bang Bang. No, the Aadhat Se Majboor, Bang Bang, and then we do for fun's sake just to like rest my vocal. I do Gunguru. We do a version of Gunguru, a brilliant version of Gunguru, because I love that song. I wish I had sung that song. And some people think I've sung that song because I perform it live too, and people see that version. But I didn't sing that song. It's Arijit song. But I really love that song, so I sing that song. And after Gunguru, we do Dam Dam Mast Hai. We do Dam Dam Mast Hai, and it goes to this thing Chahe, like a little mashup kind of thing. It's very sweet because you get everybody singing also and grooving. I don't want the singing element to go off, so everybody sings. And after that, we do a mad, like I call it a nasty version of Chahe. We do a nasty version of Chahe. It's very
insane.
Like if Chahe.
What is nasty version of a Chahe?
It's like it's no, it's got like horns and everything. So that song's got strings, right? So we've got 3-piece horns. So all that you hear on strings is played on horns, and it just sounds it sounds very badass. It's like that for me, you know, like, and we do a great visual lighting. We do a whole red look for the whole song, you know. So it's the whole lights are just red, and there's a spot on me. And
do you also sit and sing the song like in that Shah Rukh pose while he's dancing?
I make the crowd do this. You'll see, you'll hear the crowd singing. I don't have to do half the singing actually. So, especially Yaar Misale, or then like crowd just sing it. It's like it's there in them, no? Like no matter what age group, they all know the songs. Then from Chahe we do is Badtameez. That's where Badtameez comes. Badtameez comes after Badtameez. Then it is just from there it's just boom goes up like that. Then maybe Pappu and Disco and Lat and then a few more other songs. And then finally we close it. Let's Nacho.
Of course.
Let's Nacho is our closing track most of the time. Yeah.
Interesting. Have you ever lost an audience in the middle of your sequence and then...
I've actually started. I played a lot of gigs where there's nobody in the audience.
Really?
Yeah.
This is how many years back?
So many years back. But then I know that by the third song we'll be there. I know it.
Acha.
Yeah, because I'm not going to stop. I see that and I see there's no crowd and I turn and guys, it's a heavily paid rehearsal, dude. Let's just kill it. Let's just jam. I just say that.
Yeah.
And then everybody just plays the set very tight. And then slowly you realize there are people on the floor. It's like, okay, you guys have come. Finally, you guys woke up. I say like that.
Just address it that there are no people.
I address
and then just come along.
Yeah, I address it.
Well done. And that's good as an artist on you.
Yeah.
You know, just addressing it, just going it all bonkers.
I address it to everybody. I'm like, I keep it very clear, like very straightforward nowadays. And people laugh actually, you know.
Yeah.
Because I think there's that what do you call that 2% of stand-up happening on my side, you know, like little involvement, you know, because you need that.
Are people bored of too much structure and too much formality in
You
terms
have to
of...
mask the structure.
Really?
Yeah.
You have to.
You need structure. Without discipline, see, my concept is you have a wild mind, but you have a disciplined eye.
How do you mix the two?
It's called method to the madness. थोड़ा method चाहिए ना?
थोड़ा सा तो बताओ.
हाँ?
थोड़ा सा तो बताओ.
कुछ नहीं, मैं तो इतना structure. See, I structure my arrangements and everything, and we stick to that. But we structure in such a way that there are moments that can be entertaining to the audience. And when we rehearse it also, we tell like, यहाँ पे ये होने वाला है. And 80% of the time it's happened. Like my band is like, why are you picking this song?
Which song is they talking
like,
about?
No, like when we work on, like we have to do, you know, we like to do mashups and medleys and stuff like that. So, okay, I'll tell you one idea. One idea was like, खटी मीठी बातें हैं नशे सी चढ़ गई. The crowd goes crazy because you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lyrically,
Correct.
we do Chahe from Dum Dum, you know why? But the song ends with Ishq hai, ishq ne dil bana hai, ishq. This continues with Ishq also.
Correct.
And it's the same pace, it's the same tempo. For me, like it's like when I'm sitting at home, just ideally, I'll be like, suddenly something will come and oh, this is a great idea. Like this is like, you know, the dimag mein laddu phuta. That kind of mode comes, you know. So you get to like execute and go tell him, Macha, I tell like, I have this idea, let's do it. And they're like, why are you picking this? You see, you know, you just wait and watch. I'll say like this. I give
that
them
also comes with experience, I'm sure.
No,
show mein chala,
somehow I feel like, you know, like there are these certain things that, you know, and like we do one version of a song and everybody sings it. And we've changed the version from what it was and it's something else now. And they used to sing that, now they're singing this also. So it's fingers crossed.
Benny, how Malayali are you?
Very.
Explain how Malayali are you?
തെറി കേൾക്കണമെങ്കിൽ പറഞ്ഞു.
Well done, but also translate.
like they गाली सुनना है तो बोलो, वही होता है.
Also translate.
ऐसे गाली सुनना है तो बोलो. That's what I said.
अच्छा गाली सुनना है तो बोलो. तो मेरे को सुनना है. कुछ तो सिखा दो एक.
नहीं.
मलयाली में.
हाँ?
एक कुछ तो सिखा दो. गाली.
It's like
softer गाली.
Softer गाली, no?
हाँ, softer गाली. Like I'm not going.
What do you know?
I know nothing.
Say पोड़ा पट्टी.
First tell me what's the meaning.
कुत्ते जा.
Kutte ja.
Like ja kutte.
Can somebody just Google?
Please.
Sure.
Everybody should know Podapatti.
Podapatti.
He lived in Kannur. That's why he knows.
Acha, okay. It's called Podapatti.
Podapatti.
How often do you use it?
Most of the days. Some or the other in my mind only.
Come on.
Hey, I interact with people very less, man. I'm mostly.
But you don't cuss at all.
I cuss of course, but I cuss at home. I don't cuss in public.
What's your favorite Malayali food?
My Malayalam, I like avial.
Huh?
Have you had avial?
Yeah.
Oh, avial is awesome. Avial, or probably, I really like Talesheri biryani.
How is that made?
Talesheri biryani is North Kerala style biryani. Malabar.
Explain.
Malabar biryani, you've had
Malabar biryani.
That comes basically that their stencil is from Talesheri. This area called Talesheri. That's basically North Kerala, which is Malabar. So there's this. You want to hear how it's made, huh?
Let's go.
Okay, cool. Talasheri biryani is basically they make the mutton or chicken masala, make it like a dry gravy thingy, and they cook the rice with ghee and all the whole spices and everything. And they do basically one layer of rice, then they do one layer of the mutton, and then put some more rice. Then they put saffron milk, and then some cashews, fried onions and everything. Then the next layer of the same, repeat, and then close karke. You put coriander and everything, and dum 10 minutes. That's your Talasheri biryani.
Wow. You also cook?
Yeah, I cook.
Yeah? What's that one dish you cook that Catherine does not like?
No, nothing like that.
Everything. She likes everything.
She likes most of the things I make. And
What's your favorite dish that you like making?
Of mine?
Yeah.
I like making Iranian berry pulao.
Iranian berry pulao.
हाँ.
मतलब फ्लेवर है आप में, ऐसा नहीं है कि आप मतलब
मुझे anything to do with India, Middle Eastern food ना मुझे बहुत पसंद है. जब मैं US जाता हूँ, like I cook a lot of like nice fish and everything that you get over there. Or you know, like I try and cook more when I go to the US to my wife's home, because like you get really cool stuff. You get to grill burgers, this, that, and all that stuff. वो सब बनाने में बहुत मस्त है.
क्या इमोशन से बात करते हो आप मुझे खाने के बारे में?
खाने के बारे में बता दो ना, मुंह में पानी आ जाएगा आपके.
आपके नहीं आ रहा जब आप बात कर रहे हो?
आ रहा है
ना? Tell me a little about your belief in spirituality.
Karma.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. What you do is what you get.
And do you think like things pan out? Eventually it does pan out no matter what?
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because see, I recently did a show in Delhi. Okay, and I landed in Delhi, and you know everybody's talking about the AQI right now. And
why not? 500 plus is not a joke.
It's not a joke. It has to be a conversation. It has to be a conversation of awareness. That, you know, like at least this, if you're giving me an opportunity to talk about, okay, I'm going to talk about, but little bit. But as soon as I landed, I felt sick.
Yeah.
And I was absolutely fine until then. I was like hale and healthy in the morning. But by the time I landed there and got to my hotel room, I was sick. And I was wondering how I'm going to do the show. Because I couldn't, like, when I get up from the bed, my knees were hurting to walk. So that's how sick I became. I felt so drained. I remember my manager Karan, he gave me a crocine just before leaving the hotel, and I got ready with great difficulty. I had I take a good holistic shower before I go for my. I was like, let me just get over with this. Man, it was like that, okay? Because I can't get on stage without a shower. I took a shower somehow and went there. I had the croissant, and I just told this to myself, like, God, if you're there, you'll just make this happen. I just said this to myself, if you're there around, if you're seeing this, you'll just make this happen. I just want to do a good show. I walked on stage and just started sweating profusely. I'm walking into the stage just sweating. And nobody can make a big difference because I'm anyway bald head. So it shines whether the light falls on it or not.
Okay.
So I know that nobody notices it. But I was just sweating. And then the show was superb. It went off really well. It was like way better than the last few shows I did. I was like, wow, this is great. And then I came home and I told my wife this, I don't care about all these things anymore. Like, I know if it has to happen, it will happen. And I think the point is that faith is more important than worry. You know, like everybody prays. Okay, this is to everyone who's watching this. Everybody prays. Then don't worry. If you have faith, then don't worry. You know, why worry? You do itna puja paठ and then you worry, हो जाएगा क्या नहीं हो जाएगा, हो ही जाएगा भाई, है ना. इतना आप लोग वर्शिप करते हो, उसका थोड़ा ये रखो ना, विश्वास रखो, बस उतना ही है. विश्वास रखने से सब कुछ ठीक हो जाता है. Because that is more important. Praying is not important. Keeping the faith is more important. You know, if you don't pray also, you know that God will take care of you, because you just manifested that has to happen. It will happen.
Your kid walks up to both of you and Catherine, and says that, hey Dada, I don't want to believe in God. I don't want to believe
my wife will be disappointed, but I can't force that on kids. No? I will never force that.
Would you try and instill a belief in them?
See, I was a believer. I was a blind faith kind of guy. Then I was like, man, doesn't make sense. Because you are a teenager, and then like there is no cool factor to this. And then comes a situation where everything changes. Like just karma, basically by say because of karma. My mom always says like, you do what you have to do and everything else will fall in place. But you have to do what you have to do. At that moment, what is most required, you must do it. Once you do that, everything else will fall in place. For example, my career. I wanted music so badly. I forced it, forcing the universe. Give me work, give me work, give me work. And everyone said, no, there's no work. Sorry, like we don't want to work with you. Like I don't think we have anything to call you for right now. I'm so sorry. Okay, fine. And then my mom's like, no, you're depressed. You're starving. You're broke. But you have 2 job offers. What are you doing with that? 2 जॉब कॉलेज पे कैंपस रिक्रूटमेंट होता है तो वहाँ पे लाइक जॉब ऑफर्स मिल जाते हैं. तो आई हैड 2-3 ऑफ देम. इसलिए क्या कर रहे हो उसको लेके? कुछ नहीं, बस पड़ा हुआ है बैग पे. इसलिए लेके जाओ, अटेंड करो, फ्री वॉक इन है, वॉक इन इंटरव्यू करो. तीनों के तीनों मिल गए. इसलिए नाउ टू पिक एंड चूज. ये तीनों मिल गए. एंड देन सडनली माय सीनियर who was my colsec before me, his name is Pawan, he was like, what are you doing? Music, anything panned out? It's like, no man, nothing panned out. Like, but I went for 3 interviews, I got all of them. He said, don't take any of them. I have a great offer for you. Now this is, you see this? I'm not even noticing this. Okay, he's like, come, we're doing events. Because we did events in college, because we're culture secretaries, so running events, culturals. So, we know the drill. So, sir, it's a corporate level. So, karna chalu kiya. So, I went and joined the job. And then my boss, her name was Sudhalini, she was like, I know you want to be a musician one day, but let's just do this for now. And then she was to tell me, okay, if you have work coming, you should go. And now this is the fun part. I was supposed to join September 11th. My joining date was 9/11. Okay. But I joined on 3rd September. 3/11 I joined. 6th September I got a call from Rahman sir's studio. How? I don't even know him. But somebody felt like recommending my name. Was that in my control? No. But was that what I manifested in my life? Yes.
Is it important to be ready?
Yeah.
Is it important to be ready when you get a call?
It's important to do what you're supposed to do, more than be ready. Ready, so I'm always ready. And this opportunity is, it's every young musician's dream in India. Okay, if now, in the world.
And tell me something about meeting Rahman sir.
No, nothing. It was a very casual meet. It was like a chorus recording we did. I'm very happy. And then a month later, someone else said like he had to inquire somebody to sing something in Arabic. And then another singer friend of mine called Shweta Mohan, she said, Benny sings. He sings Arabic. He's into different genres and languages. And she's a very close friend of mine. And she recommended my name. And then they called me and I was there in the studio and we did this whole, an Arabian theme for his movies, one villain theme or something like that, or for a Tamil movie. And that's how he got to know me. And then he spoke and from there it was just onward and upwards. And that's when I realized this, my mom's dialogue, Just do what you have to do and everything else will fall in place.
And that's pretty strong.
Yeah.
That's pretty strong. It pans out in a lot of these situations and in general in life.
It's not a joke, no?
Yeah.
It's not a joke that your own creator, who's your mom, is just passing on this word of wisdom. And you're like, okay, kuch bhi hai. And then finally you see all of it happening because you just took action. You just took the action to just do it. And then everything falls in place. I'm grateful.
Yeah, I think you were also mentioning about A.R. Rahman and I think there was one story where Behka came to you and you were working as an HR.
Oh.
What's that story like?
Nothing. Very disappointing because I missed it. But then something even bigger came, no? Kaise Mujhe came, which is like even today it's like it's in everybody's playlist. So Yeah, I got to meet Amir, so I got to meet Prasun Joshi for the first time. All these people at the age of 22, 23, just starstruck and scared and intimidated.
Yeah.
But it was nice. It was like all that it's such a great place. Like it's like God is throwing you into the ocean and said, swim.
Hmm.
You know?
And how? Because there are like a bunch of
Stalwarts.
people
All
involved
stalwarts.
in the industry, and then you're meeting Amir Khan and Prasun Joshi for the first time, 22-year-old chap right out of college.
Yeah.
Yeah, it becomes very intimidating, I'm sure.
It's very intimidating. And also sitting in the room with Subhash Ghai and Gulzar ji, and like you're like, shucks, what am I doing here? It's like that, you know. Like I've always like that, but actually that's also kept me. I feel if I analyze it, I think that's kept me an underdog. It also kept me like given me room to just acquire more or learn more. So yeah.
Talk about the greatness. I want to talk about the greatness of two people. Specifically, chalo, let's talk about Rahman sir. Talk about the greatness of Rahman sir in the music industry. What is it that the audience doesn't know about him?
About him, he's a cool guy. He's a really cool guy. Like he's
No, maybe an insight into his riyaz or his practice or
sir
the way he pulls off certain things.
Sir is very he's the main thing about him is I would say is that he's very in tune, like with human instincts and feeling people's even like he can see that okay, this person has a struggle and he has a kind heart, or this person he doesn't mean, even if he says something wrong, he doesn't mean ill. Like all those beautiful things, like he can see through, and he can see through anyone's bullshit. Like even if you try to lie through your teeth, also he'll catch you. And that's how he's very instinctive, which is very amazing about him. And overall, it's just an amazing person.
Yeah,
What else can I say? You would have heard this in many other interviews.
No, of course,
about
of course.
him. I don't know what to add on to everybody's everybody else's take on what he is as a person. I think we are all blessed to be alive when he's making music. That's all I can say.
No, I also want to talk about. I know talking about you, but since you're an artist and you've done so many songs and part of the industry, what do you think stands out in terms of other artists? Say, for example, Arijit Singh. What do you think stands out for him? Because he seems to be in every movie doing at least a couple of songs. So what do you think? And do you think his voice resembles yours a little bit here and there, or do you think there's no resemblance as such?
No. We are miles apart from each other.
Okay.
I don't sound like him. I'm glad I don't. Not anybody tries to emulate my voice also when they sing. But I hear a lot of kids who try to sing like Arijit, and I want to tell them stop.
Why?
There's only one Arijit, man. There can only be one Arijit. You all try to emulate like him. You think that if you sing like him, you'll be amazing. No, just be yourself.
But what makes him great?
Huh?
What makes Arijit great?
He is himself. That is why, and he does a lot of practice. His riyaz he practices a lot. He's very dedicated to his craft. He's very grounded as a human being, and all those great qualities will emulate through your music. Yeah, when you sing, all that beauty just comes out. He's an insane talent. That much I will tell you.
Any of his songs that you wish you'd done?
No.
Channa Meria?
No.
Nahin?
I think they're all meant for him. They're all meant for him.
If Benny would sing Channa Meria, how would he?
I won't.
Do line. Just give it a shot. I'm sure.
I wish I could have sung Enna Sona.
Let's go.
Enna Sona kyun rab ne banaya.
How differently would you sing?
Oh, I know. I sing it.
Okay, Benny, can we do like a comparison in terms of how Arijit sang versus how would you sing?
I actually try and emulate the version which I hear Rahman sir sing when I do shows with him.
Okay.
Like Kolu hove te sikh lagda hai, dur jaave te dil jalda hai. Kehdi agna Rab ne banaya, Rab ne banaya. Enna sona kyun Rab ne banaya. There's some like, those are the things I do. But yeah, I just do it in my show only. But I love all of Arijit's songs, and I think they should always remain his songs. Because some singers is just like I wouldn't want to like if I would want to sing anybody's song, I would like to sing a song that Rahman sir would have sung in the 90s. Because those were like so raw and so just from the heart, all heart, just full feel.
What's an old song that you hum to?
Old song?
Like a 90s song, like a Mukesh song or a...
I like this song very much. मेरा दिल भी कितना पागल है, ये प्यार तो तुमसे करता है, पर सामने जब तुम आते हो. I love this tune. This tune is really sweet. One of the sweetest songs. Then I like all the 90s pop songs, 2000s pop songs. आसमां के पार शायद और कोई आसमां होगा, हो मैं हवा से भरूं के यहाँ जा रहा हो कहाँ. I like all the songs.
Has a very good melody to it.
Yeah.
You can. How much time do you spend on reels?
Not
Watch
much.
time कितना है आपका देखो एक बार.
My
Time
last
spent कितना है?
my last week's screen time was 8.
But open Instagram
Yeah.
and go on time spent.
Okay, I have to see now. I'll tell you.
But do you spend time?
No, not much, bro. Not much. I look for references, like the creative references.
Yeah.
If I'm like working on music, and if I'm working, how do I look now? Chalo. See,
You
I
go
don't even know
on
how to
settings, go on activity.
see,
then
man,
go on
I
time
don't know all
spent.
these things, dude. Telling
हाँ
you.
मैं सिखा रहा हूँ ना. Just go on settings, go on activity, and then go on.
Activity in Friends tab.
नहीं.
Yeah. See, I don't even know. Your activity, okay, my activity.
हाँ. He quickly took the phone to himself. I love it.
My activity.
And then you should see time spent.
Time spent.
1 hour 37 minutes.
Can you see that?
सही है, ठीक है.
सही है ना?
1.5 घंटा तो होना ही चाहिए.
Normal.
है ना?
Normal.
हाँ 1.5 घंटा तो ठीक है.
हाँ. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं एक दिन में.
एक दिन रात को स्क्रॉल करते हो? रात को 2 बजे?
नहीं.
कितने बजे सोते हो आप?
11 बजे तक मैं.
पक्की बात है.
हाँ. नहीं तो 12 से ज़्यादा नहीं.
उठते कितने बजे हो?
6 बजे, 7 बजे का जिम है. नहीं 6 बजे because 7 o'clock is gym.
फिक्स्ड है.
हाँ. 6 days a week.
संडे ऑफ लेते हो कि सैटरडे ऑफ लेते हो?
Sunday.
संडे ऑफ लेते हो.
Sunday rest day.
और चीट मील?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं, मैं सब कुछ खाता
हर
हूँ.
दिन ही चीट है.
ईट है, चीट नहीं है.
तो eat
मेरा तो डाइटिंग नहीं, मेरा डाई ईटिंग है.
अच्छा.
समझ गया ना? तो डाइटिंग नहीं करता, बस डाई ईटिंग.
आपको लगता है in terms of music that's being made in today's time and age, 2 questions to it. One is, do you think meaning is lost in music these days as compared to 20 years back or 30 years back? Follow up to that is, do you think music is being made just so that it works on reels?
Last thing, the works on reels. That's the whole.
And ये बातें मतलब चल रही है इंडस्ट्री में कि ये रील में
Everybody
फटेगा,
knows
रील में
it.
चलेगा.
Everybody knows it. See, I will speak for my musician friends
हाँ.
who make music, who spend hours in studios. I speak for them. Audience need to know there are hours and hours that goes into making a song, and you guys know only 15 seconds or 30 seconds of it on a reel. वो सिर्फ वो सेक्शन कई बीच में से होगा गाने में, लेकिन
कोरस के आसपास.
हाँ, और कोरस के आसपास नहीं तो एक इंस्ट्रूमेंटल का बीच भी होगा, गाने का लिरिक भी नहीं. तो आप लोग पार्टी में हो, हाउस पार्टी में हैं, और ये गाना बजता है पहले से आखिर तक, और बीच में ये सब, अरे ये वो गाना है क्या, ओ लाइक सही. तो ये वाला वाइब हो जाता है. तब सोचो कितना दुख होता है जो क्रिएट किया है उस गाने को, कितना दुख होता है.
बट अभी भी वो बातें चल रही है ना कि रील में चलेगा तो बना देते हैं.
हाँ,
अभी भी तो वो बातें चल ही रही है.
देखो आप जानते हैं मुझसे ज्यादा.
नहीं, मैं तो पूछ रहा हूँ. देखो ये
जानकारी को
ये अलग टोन में चला गया कन्वर्सेशन.
प्रश्न का रेफरेंस अपनी जानकारी से होता है.
हाँ,
है कि नहीं?
मैं तो पूछ रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरे समझ
ये
में आ रहा है.
इन्फॉर्मेशन लेके बैठा और मुझे रील इन कर रहा है. रील तू ज्यादा देखता है और करता भी है.
मैं तो ये जानना चाह रहा हूँ कि क्योंकि रीलें बनती हैं फॉर आर्टिस्ट. आई नो दैट व्हेन आर्टिस्ट, इवन इंडिया आर्टिस्ट हु आर एस्पायरिंग आर्टिस्ट हु want to become like A-lister artists, create and put out their songs on reels and YouTube and etc. And that's when they get picked here and there. So बहुत सारे गाने ऐसे होते हैं जैसे आपने बोला कि वो गाना का middle part समझ में आएगा कि अच्छा वो गाना है, and then they would really hum it. So I'm just wanted to know from a back end perspective, from an artist perspective.
उसके बाद वाला डायलॉग हमने सुना नहीं है
क्या?
अच्छा ये वो गाना है, ये तो मैं जानता ही नहीं हूँ.
हाँ, ये तो मैं जानता ही नहीं था. हाँ.
It's very painful.
Not disappointing है for the artist.
It's very hurtful.
But वही मैं जानना चाह रहा हूँ, like because you create music and you sing a lot of music, इंडस्ट्री में क्या ऐसी बातें चल रही है जहाँ पे रील में अगर नहीं चलेगा तो गाना स्क्रैप कर देंगे, क्या ऐसी बातें चल रही है? is what I'm asking.
But who knows? ये मैं समझना चाहता हूँ. ये मैं अभी तक मैं समझा नहीं हूँ कि like how do you know that this will work in a reel? How? कौन सा सेक्शन
नहीं, रील के लिए बना रहे हैं गाने.
I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I have like trust me, like मैं सच बताऊँ, मेरा last गाना was in 2023 for the movie Fighter. उसके बाद मैंने कुछ गाया नहीं है, तो मैं जानता नहीं हूँ क्या वर्कआउट होता है. Last 20 months I've taken a sabbatical. I've been away from social media.
क्यों लिया था ब्रेक?
सच चाहिए था मुझे, बस उतना ही है.
थेरेपी लिया है आपने?
हाँ.
अभी 20 महीने में लिया है?
हाँ लिया है.
किस लिए लिया था? If you can share, if you're comfortable sharing, if not then we can skip.
I'd like to speak. Mental health is.
Go for it. Let's go.
It's really brilliant, you know, because therapy बहुत सब लोग बहुत taboo देखते हैं. I used to think it was taboo because I thought I'm fine, I don't need it. But like you know, like सालों साल आप काम करते आ रहे हो, आपका behavior change हो जाता है. Then you realize कि अरे you're losing your sanity. And I was a scroller all the time. Just scroll up, swipe right. Just seeing carousels of stories and everybody's life and being affected by it. And I was like, man. Then I realized, you know what, I need to work on myself. I need to work on also like become more healthier, better healthy habits, discipline life. You know, just sleep well. Sleep is everything. Sleep well, eat home. Stop ordering out, you know, for every reason. So, all those things, just a little bit of habit and then, you know, just getting better health-wise. I just felt like, you know, I had just too many bad nights, just traveling, eating at the odd hours, then you're traveling for another show, doing back-to-back a lot of things. Take a break, sit back, enjoy, create some music, write a lot of new stuff.
But this is, are you saying you took therapy or you took help because of the social media pressure?
That is one pressure. You take that pressure onto yourself. It doesn't come to you. It's the choices you make in the end of the day. Like you know,
can you help me break this down a little?
नहीं माने like मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि हम लोग इतना affected है कि बाकी सबकी life इतना अच्छा चल रहा है. But then we don't realize like अरे सबके life में problems है. So this we don't realize. We only see the facade of everybody's life, the good side of.
Because everybody posts good things about them on the internet, so everybody thinks कि तो बढ़िया चल रहा है.
That's impossible. क्योंकि सबके life में you know, they all have their own issues, they all have their own agenda and things to deal with. But you get carried away thinking, why I don't have this? Why, you know, why is this happening to them? Why is it not coming to me? And then you are like frustrated. I'm traveling all the time on Instagram and this like इसका पूरा खिचड़ी बन जाता है अपने दिमाग में. तो इस खिचड़ी को थोड़ा धो के साफ करने में टाइम लगा. Go approach your childhood, you know, like do therapy and you know go down to the foundation of your upbringing and see what went wrong and see why you're become impatient or why you've become, you know, your behavior has changed and why, you know, everything. Just go through all of it and see where and then address those issues and then do exercises that will actually help you, you know, like realize and then you come terms to, you know, you might not come to terms with it very quickly, but over time we are all dealing with a lot of little you know tremors of things that have overblown in your life without addressing it. Doesn't say that you have to be so precautious. You need problems, but also you need to
address them and solve them.
Address them and solve them. So I just did that. I don't want to go into specifics, but we all have our own issues and we all have our own, you know, like problems. But we are not brave enough to address it. I just wanted to take some time.
But 20 months is a long time.
Yeah, I just wanted to like.
Did you travel? Did you go? What did you?
I was here.
In Bombay?
Bombay. I was in Bombay. I did fine.
How does that work out? Because then you're taking a break, you're taking a sabbatical, and all your work is in Bombay.
Yeah.
And during your break,
I disconnected my number.
Really?
Yeah. I took out WhatsApp and everything out of the old number.
That is incredible.
Yeah, I gave that old number to my brother, and my brother handles all the recording inquiries and everything. It's like he's on a break. When he wants to come back, he'll come back.
No, I was just saying, Benny, thank you so much for being very true and very honest and very vulnerable in your approach. So thank you so much for doing that. I hope you had a good time.
Wow, I had a great time.
But before we let you go, the song that's coming out, Chahe, Jaan. Let's go for it.
मैं गाऊं? गा दूं? Okay. धीरे धीरे तेरा ख्वाब आया, हौले हौले तू याद आया, मुझे तब इतना एहसास आया, ओ रूठा जब जब तू मुझसे, मुझे उतना ही प्यार आया, तू ही मेरे दिल में एहसास लाया, चाहे जान ले, ओ ये दिल मांग ले, ओ तेरा आज से हो गया मैं साथिया, दिल हूँ मैं तेरा, ओ तू पहचान ले, ओ तू तेरा आज से हो गया मैं साथिया.
Hey, let's go. Can we have a round of applause for Benny? Thank you so much, Benny, for doing this. Wish you all the best for this song. I'm sure it's gonna top the charts when it comes out.
I hope to.
As usual, you've been doing that for a while. But thank you so much, Benny. This was wonderful. Got to know a little more. तो नहीं कहूँगा, ज़्यादा ही कुछ मुझे जानने को मिला आपके बारे में और आपकी personal life के बारे में. So thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you.
How did you feel being on the show? Your raw, honest thoughts on that camera. बता दो कैसा लगा show पे आके.
So it's chill hour, bro. It's a chill hour. Let's go. Yeah, really. I think I'm not done such an elaborate podcast as such. With I liked your question. I must say that your questions were great, and it was very organic and fun.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in and watching the episode. It was one of the episodes that I'm gonna take away with for a very long time, especially around the topic around spirituality and mental health. I'm glad he spoke a lot about mental health. And thank you so much for watching. Watch out for the next episode, same time next week, Friday, 6 p.m. with a fresh new episode. Till then, it's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.
I think of Benny as the Weekend of India, and of course he sang Badtameez Dil, like that was a banger track, in Bollywood, and we still play it here in the clubs. And Benny, that song, Tu Meri Dost Hai, that song was one of my favorites. I used to do a cover on that song. I think Benny's voice structure kind of, had that influence on this track, and I think that track, the way he sang it was just phenomenal, exactly what I was looking for, and his voice kind of suited the song so smoothly. It was like seamless. It was a seamless process, and that's how Benny came on board, and my vision also came true as well.